almost forgot. Okay, darlings. So we have Marissa still on the reunion thing. Got one more couple to do. Mm. Anyway, so let's dive right into it. This is the Love is Blind Season 7 reunion commentary. We have Ramses and Marissa in How Many Ways Can You Say No? Mm. Moving along the reunion train, we have Ramses and Marissa. And Marissa still gets emotional rewatching the show because to her, it's reliving the hurt she was put through from the past year. Now Ramses, for his part, he says that he didn't see Marissa fall apart when she was in the living room. Like, sir, what is the connection here? So you didn't already know she was falling apart when you told her you can't continue with the engagement? What? When she started to practically beg you to reassess your answer if you were sure of your answer, and at which point she was already bawling her eyes out, you didn't know? What? The temerity of this quote unquote progressive dude. It's just. Anyway, he further added that it's her energy, where he feels like a daily he would be drained and overwhelmed because of the distance between his energy and her energy. And I'm just like, what are you saying? Like she's a kid who's had too much candy before bedtime, or rather just an energizer bunny. But like, sir, let us remind you that wasn't an issue for you in the pods. He reassured Marissa in the pods that would never be an issue. And now that is the issue? That is why you decided to break it off with her? Oh, please. Come on. Come up with a better excuse, please. Ugh. You're exhausting. Let's see. Was it when she was reticent and continuing to bear back, even though you've just met a few short days ago or weeks ago? Was that really when you decided, you know what, it's not it? Or is it that you were looking towards the future when she's knee deep in her studies and may need assistance with the household finances? Or is it that you might not really be over being single and ready to mingle? So the thought of this light speed, sort of speed dating to marriage finally became all too real. Like, sir, okay, if you say so. It's all energy, huh? Sure. Okay. All right then. So Vanessa, Marissa's mother, also shared her 2 cents. She was there at the reunion as well, and she was composed. She was clearly getting emotional herself because she was the one who had to console and help put Marissa back together during the tumultuous months following their breakup, Marissa's and Ramses's. And she said that this is something Ramses obviously didn't see. She also said that Ramses broke Marissa. But Vanessa also thanked Ramses for leaving Marissa because Marissa would have been the one carrying the relationship. And she also added that even though she wanted to punch Ramses in the throat, she was still cool, calm, and collected when she spoke to him hours after the breakup because she was already on her way to Marissa's and Ramses's apartment for their wedding that didn't happen. So I agree with Vanessa, but while I do feel bad for Marissa, thank the Lord he didn't bring her all the way to the altar only to leave her high and dry. I also must add that Marissa, she was dead set on being taken all the way to the altar. She said so herself that heartbreak is the risk of falling in love. But she was dead set on being the one someone finally took seriously enough to be engaged to. She was dead set on being picked. And for Marissa to say that people do stupid things because she was still having intimate relations with Ramses post her breakup summarizes what I just said. She was willing to be steamrolled by him so long as she was picked by him. Wow. Marissa, you'd have thunk your training in the military as an officer would have kicked into high gear with your decision to move forward with Ramses, given all the red flags lining the boulevard, waving at you. You had the mind of steel and the grit to steer a warship, but left all of that at the door for us to see you beg dude with the two braids who refuses to wear protection during intimate moments because he doesn't like the feeling. Really, Marissa? Surely you know you're worthy of much more. So much more. Or do you? Ramses actually came to the reunion contrite. So that's good for him because he likely knew if he was going to keep spouting his faux, quote unquote, progressive stance, he would have been roasted on the spit. This way, he can still save some of his marketable sides to, potential companies who might be interested in procuring his services as an influencer. Okay? I'm just saying. Also, he wanted to clarify that at no point did he pressure Marissa about her going back on birth control. He said they both decided on a method they felt was best for them both, and Marissa agreed with this. All in all, I hope Ramses and Marissa grows from this chapter in their lives and gets themselves a qualified therapist. Separately, not together. I mean, both have a lot of maturing to do and a lot of loving and forgiving themselves to do. And to do so, hopefully, before they dive into their next relationship. I hope that before they do, they are both whole and healed individuals. Because it would suck for the next people who's gonna have to absorb all of that, the ghosts from the past. Yeah, no. Anyway, wish them both the best. And, darlings, remember, you are all kinds of fabulous, so don't you ever forget. Do leave some grace for others, but don't be stupid now. And always remember to journey in gratitude. We are hopefully going to be at 365 subscribers by the end of this year. So, yes, let's shoot for the stratosphere. Talk to you later, darlings. Toodaloo for now. Bye.